Hey guys, Gareth here, and I want to chat to you about an exercise called the waiter's press. Now, it is an old school strength exercise from many years ago, and old school strongmen used to do it all the time. And it looks similar to another one that you might have seen called the bent press, but this is slightly different. Why I love this exercise, especially for people that suffer with lower back pain, is that it builds the strength in the lower back that you usually need if you suffer with lower back pain. But not only that, it builds the strength in the hamstrings and hips in a stretched position, so at a fuller range. It also opens up the chest and the shoulders. So it's an all-round fantastic exercise. So what you're going to do is stand slightly wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to hold a kettlebell or a light dumbbell, something like that in your hand, facing you like this, okay? Arm out to the side. First of all, we build a bit of torque by rotating the spine. So you rotate as much as you can because that is one of the functions you lose first with back pain. When you then come back around to face, the arm comes out to the side as the hip kinks out, keeping all the legs straight. Now you want to imagine you're in between two panes of glass here and you're bending to the side. If you watch carefully, the hand with the weight stays where it is until you go straight, and then you come back up and rotate around again. So why this is fantastic is because it takes your spine through all the ranges of movement it should have, and it does it in order of importance. So the first bit you do is a rotational movement in the spine, and that's the bit that people usually lose first with back pain, the ability to rotate. Then you go laterally, so you laterally flex your spine. That's the second stage that people usually lose with back pain. And finally, when you're all the way down here, there's a little bit of flexion, and the forward bend and flexion is the last thing that people lose because the brain uses that the most. That's the position you probably use the most, standing, sitting, all that kind of thing. So it covers all the three main movements the spine should make, as well as building the strength in the muscles that support the spine. So we do it on the other side as well. So you rotate, build that torque, get that rotational movement in. The arm comes out, the hip comes out the side. There's the lateral flexion. And here is the slight bit of forward flexion. And then back up. Okay, and then around to finish. This exercise is quite difficult to get the hang of, but stick with it. Go really light initially until you're super comfortable with it. You will feel a crazy old stretch on the inner thighs and the adductors, as well as in the hamstrings and hips and the arms, shoulders, if you're not used to this, if you're overall tight. But I do recommend persevering with this one because the benefits of being able to do this exercise comfortably are incredible, and it will fast become one of your favorite exercises.